Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I hope everybody is having a good night. You know, I think I may need to get another cord for my computer. I think that might be the problem. It's an old cord. It's got years of use. Long time. I guess 3 years, roughly, with pretty much constant use on that cord. Same with my laptop, but the cord is scrunched up and moved a lot. The laptop stays mostly the same. Anyway, hello EG, welcome. Hello Carlin, welcome. Hello buddy, welcome to the stream. Yes, the road to 100% does continue. I hope you are all having a good night tonight. Good luck with whatever it is you are having to do tonight too, Carson, with Lurkin. I hope it all goes well for you. Alright, I need to get that list, don't I? It's a picture as well. Actually, we need to look at the updated list of enemies. We need to see what I have and what I don't have again. We donated some stuff. I said Carlin. I might have lagged or something. If I said Carson, that's weird. That's really weird. It's Color Splash, guys. I have reverted. My mind has lost the last 3 years of progress. It has been reset to the 2024 mind. 2023, roughly, mindset. Wow, Carlin abusing his mod powers. I'm sorry, Carlin. I will say, it is an amazing time for Color Splash to start up again, because my life is now much more distracted again. I can no longer put 100% thought and time into the company stuff. You know, I'm having to put stuff into real life things, and that's no fun. No one enjoys that. You guys don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it. Only like 3 people probably enjoy it, and none of us are them. Rand, where's the first years other than Budito over there? Is he? I didn't think he was a first year. Oh, whoops, forgot to look at the list. Rand, I'm typing in all caps. Well, good luck on that. Good job. I'm proud. Alright, let's take some photos of the new updated list of enemies. Still missing some Shy Guys, it would appear. We're missing a lot of stuff. But now I got the photos. Let's back out of there. Let me get the other device that I can look stuff up on. Fa la 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 la. Hello, Minecrafter. I didn't get the notification for some reason. That's a shame. That's a bummer. Bummer. Doesn't Buddy predate ComCom because of YouTube chats? I guess yes. Minecrafter says yes. Alright, let's go back. Why do I have Silksong logo searched? Why is that something? Oh, wait, I know why. Never mind. Alright. What do we not have? What do we not have? What's the next little guy we need to collect? What's the next Pokemon on our list? So after Pink Shy Guy comes Red Slurp Guy. Ah, the Slurp Guys. They can be found at Blue Bay Beach. So, I think that was the one in line that I skipped because I didn't see him because I'm blind. So we're gonna go to Blue Bay Beach. Anyway, because it was a speech or because I had YouTube open in the background. I don't know, Minecrafter. I don't know. Hello, Waffle. Welcome. I like the excitedness with calling my name because I assume that it's like Ren and not like Ren, like an angry yell. Like there could be multiple ways people scream my name, but I like to imagine that it's like, oh hey Ren, instead of like, oh Ren. You're my background sound as I work. I like being background noise. It's one of my specialities. It's what I was born to do. To be the background noise. Anyways, I tried making an effort come. I was just very awkward small talk though. An effort at what? Just sprinkle. What did I miss? You interpreted like a primal type scream. Ren. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. Alright, let's get to that line. We're gonna go wait in line for... Is that a drink? Oh, Cheep Cheeps, I hate them. Man, this game. Whoops. I was looking at chat. It's old times. Old times. I thought that would get both. I feel like that type of hammer should have just got both. But whatever. I'm splashing them colors. That I am doing. All right. Oh. Anyway. Why not? Why not? Got 3 fish. What likes to eat fish? Cat. Anyway, company, how is everybody's day? I asked that earlier. I'll ask it again because I think there's new people here since last time I asked it. I wonder what Yuri thinks of that. Oh my gosh. It's too much. Alright, we're gonna play some Pokemon. Why so much Dream Team, buddy? I read that as... I wonder what the Jasprinka devs thought of that. Does YouTube still automatically translate messages for you? Yes, it does, Carlin. It would appear so. It would appear so. Okay, you know what? Why don't we just use... just spin the wheel. I'm on that Mario and Luigi mindset, I suppose. I suppose so, buddy. You won't never catch me on that mindset. Let's be honest. Can't wait to make a video. What's the this in the whole series? It'll be great. I can never insult Rin in Spanish anymore. Well, okay, it doesn't translate that, Sprinker. It tells me it's in another language, but it will not translate it. It must not want to translate that. Alright, let's go see what's in line. You're gonna help me on it too, buddy. In fact, you're gonna help. I am making a video why Origami King, or not, why Paper Mario was better than Mario and Luigi. I want you to fight me. Hands off my straw. It's more precious than life itself. Rin is super smelly. Maybe I am, Carlin. Maybe I am. Thankfully, being smelly is an irrelevant aspect in anything that I do involving the company. Well, no card. Gotta reset. Reset the level. What do you want me to do? Well, I'm gonna try playing in all the games myself. Obviously, I can't make the video unless I do. I gotta play them and beat them. I'm not gonna 100% them, so I'm not gonna know the games inside and out like a master. And so the same way that I had Spiral help me with minor questions like, which happens first? Which game is it when this happens? I'll ask your knowledge on those types of things. Like I'm making a point here about the leveling up system, and I need to know when in Brothership this happens, you know, stuff like that. How much extra grinding does it take outside of the level to beat the game? You know, stuff like that. Those types of things. I'll have all the knowledge of Paper Mario myself. Really? That's one thing I will say about this game. I wish it gave you numbers. I wish I could see how much health the thing has, and then how much damage the thing does. That's what I'd like. What if someday we meet up and do an international smelling competition and the reward is Galaxy 3? Then I'll be very thankful, Carlin. Oh, come on. So a ninja can't beat a fish, but a fish can beat a ninja. All right. Yeah, Bummer Saga 7 is going to be my main focus for right now. After Bummer Saga 7 comes, it's going to be Music 2. I'm probably going to work on a Master Koga video. Then it'll be time for a big video. If Bummer Saga 7 comes in Thanksgiving, which is November, that's my hope, Music 2 is going to be December. Maybe late or mid-December. That's my hope on that. Wish I could do early December, but I don't know what the odds of that would be. Then I hope to do the Master Koga video for maybe February, maybe January, depending on how much I have to say about Master Koga and the amazingness that is him. Then we'll begin working on the big summer video, I guess, which will be the Paper Mario. After Bummer Saga 7, Bummer Saga's done, which is gonna be sad. But But I'll be able to focus on videos again. Start getting more views. Hopefully we'll meet more Carlins and more buddies and more Comcoms. Well, the company will find more Ados that can join in and make us laugh. More people who we can share our troubles with, and who will share their troubles with us. Because right now, I think the way that everything's been positioned, we're not gonna be able, we can't handle infinite growth without changing. And I would rather not change anything. That change in of itself is why I hate time. So don't think that I want to bring in like billions of people and change everything. I want things to stay the same they are. But I do think growth is still possible. It's keeping things exactly the way they are now. Yeah, I want to become a factory afterwards, Comcom. You know what? Oh man, I don't know if that counts or not. Try a drill boot. See what you think about a drill boot. I'm gonna drill this guy's brains out. Fish versus Ninja, who would win? Now that would be a fun video. Oh man, no card. Come on. But you know, that's what this game is. That's what this game is. It's peaceful. It's simple. It's not, it might be a little tedious, but overall, you don't have to think. You can turn your brain off while you play this game. And that's why it works so well for streams. It lets me go off on tangents. It lets me just ramble with chat. The game is, it's aesthetically pleasing. It's aesthetically sounding. It's even aesthetically smelling. All the while, it allows me to be free enough to just ramble like I'm doing right now. The exact ramble that I'm doing right now is made possible by this game's lack of... If I stay really close to the shore, fish might not jump on me. Okay. Did get further that time. Alright, you know what? Fish versus fish. What is the Master Koga video? Master Koga. So there's an enemy in Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom. And he's one of the best, like, boss characters, antagonists in a video game, in my opinion. Because of what he does. Especially Tears of the Kingdom. And so I'm basically just going to make a video singing his praises. Ren wants Carlin too. Well, the thing is, nobody will ever be Carlin. That's the point of the company, is that everybody that joins the company is like completely themselves. Like there's similarities, obviously, like Rise and Miyu. You know, they got a lot in common, but they still have their distinctiveness, and that's very and the distinctions are even more than the similarities. And so, like, we would never have two people in the company that are the same, because either one of them is truly part of the company, the other one is not, or they're both fake. There's no scenario where two people are exactly the same for the 99% and they're both truly in the company. We can have those people, but they wouldn't truly be company members. So when could we expect to hear Mario vs. Mario Luigi video? Like I said, I want it to be the big summer video. I didn't do a big summer video this year. I always do. I did Death instead. Because I got delayed, as Gandalf says. I was delayed. Hello, Bald Dwarf, welcome. Glad I made the Lord of the Rings reference when you got here. I always make a big summer video. First year, it was the Paper Mario Origami King Better Than 1,000 Year Door. Second year, it was the Zelda video. And then last year, it was the... no, I'm wrong. I think... No, I'm not wrong. Then it was the Hollow Knight vs. Metroid Dread video. This year would have been probably Music 2 for the summer. Or it might have been the Mario & Luigi Paper Mario one. I don't know. Can I get a 16th of your knowledge? Yes, I did, Bald Dwarf. I did. That's what delayed music too. And ultimately led to me having to make Death first. And now having to make 7 first. Yeah, it doesn't seem like that to me. I feel like I've made a video since then, but when you think about it, I haven't. And that makes me sad. I feel like time has gone by really fast this last year. Like, exceedingly fast. Like I said last night, 6 minutes went by within the length of a minute. Yeah, a remake of the video Minecrafter, the music, why video game music the best type of music, without logical fallacies in it. That's the goal. That's the agenda. Ren, would you rather play music in F sharp minor or C flat minor? So F sharp, imagining where my fingers would be. F sharp minor. I like that. Or, you said C flat minor. Ooh, I like that even more. I think I'm gonna go with C flat minor. F sharp minor is not bad. Both of those are really good, Carlin. I like both of those. Both of those are very nice. But yeah, I think C flat minor. Oh, Ren gets rated by Twitter too. Yeah, that's the goal. I'm gonna post it all over Reddit and Tumblr, and we'll get an even worse crowd. Shockingly, I've never been on either one of those websites, but from memes, I get the feeling they're worse. I could be wrong. Didn't Ren get Twitter mad? I did get Twitter very mad. Twitter got mad at me. And it was great. One of the best experiences of my life. Truly felt accomplished in... I've memorized the fish patterns, guys. Truly felt accomplished as a YouTuber. Yes, it is ComCom. It is a bucket list. It is a bucket list thing. I like how Twitter is not so much, you're not dealing with people. You're dealing with a thing. You're dealing with like a machine. Like when you get Twitter mad, it's not, you're getting a bunch of people mad. You're getting a bunch of drones. Those are drones in that scenario. Well, see, the thing is, Carlin, if anything were to happen that actually upsets you, I got people in high places. I have contingency plans, don't you worry. I actually have a few contingency plans. But not everybody knows about it. All right. One of those people was Marissa, wasn't it, Minecrafter? Contingency plans. Oh, man, don't forget to collect in case the card dropped. No card. We're gonna get that red slurp guy card. Hey, see, that argument there, Pichu, that is like one of the... Like, that has no grounds to stand whatsoever in any scenario. Like, there's no argument where that is a logical... Like... What am I trying to say? No, actually, we're just enjoying some from music stream. That's right. That's right. Is there not a better place to farm Red Slip, guys? No, this is fine. I like this place. We're gonna play some Pokemon. We've got a lot of red fish now. Red fish and a red shiny. We're going all red. Hello, Dark Forest. Welcome. Yeah, one fish, two fish, red fish, shy guy. That's how we do things now. There'll be one fish left, but I don't care. You know, I wonder if Color Splash streams have anything to do with the fact that this is a game where I don't need too much help with, for the most part. I'm at 480p now, that's fine. My audio is still the same, pretty much. I did Pichu. I haven't had time to read it yet, but I did see it. I plan to do that after stream. We should all set Rin to 14-4. 14-4. What was I saying? I was saying something. Really? That fish is crazy. Now we're taking you against the superior aquatic animal. Really? I mean, you know the stuff, Minecraft. I actually did think of another video concept. Oh, come on! We're gonna try to flee from this one. I did remember, and I thought of a new video concept. But this is one of those concepts where I'm not too sure I'll make. Like, on paper, or in my head right now, it sounds good. But on paper, it might not. So I do still really like the idea I had a long time ago to make the video about why Mario Galaxy is the best, going off of a list of 13 attributes that it's not a super common list, but it's a pretty unique way to look at any piece of art, whether it's a movie, a book, a painting, to look at it with those through that lens of those. I still like that idea. The other idea I had today is to just look at it as if it was a piece of art as in itself. I don't know if that would be interesting or not, or if that's just a stupid idea or not. Hello, Yuri. Welcome to the stream. Hang on, let me get back up. Video essays don't actually convince anyone of anything. There are people who want to feel validated, so you have to say a popular opinion and make it seem like the opinion is unpopular. That is a pretty clever way to think of a Minecrafter. I guess that means Origami King is the preferred game, eh? Yeah, and a great elitist you are, Carlin. And see, that's the thing with my videos that I try. I don't try to be, like, negative. Like, obviously, I'm gonna say stuff I don't like. But as I've always said, it's in the vein of comparison. Like, I don't like it because this is better this way, in this sense. Not just because I dislike it, period. Come on, I don't want a mushroom. Alright. But I do know what Baldur's Warfare is saying, with, like, just the informative type videos. And I've tried to make that style a bit too. A lot of the times my videos end up becoming more so informative than anything. Well, whether your opinion is popular can be determined by a successful video of your metric for the success of the actual large relative which you consider the Origami King video to be a major success because of your channel. It's a very small, even among the hard to put on. It was accurately gauged with the general public space. You managed to capture a niche that niche should be logically validated. Interesting. So what you're saying is, I'm stupid. The silence with the music made that so much more funny. The fact that the game went quiet. Oh my goodness. Someday I plan to make a video essay on music in general. That'd be cool. I think you could do that, Carlin. Music in general. Maybe that'll be a Company and Ren video. One of my favorite video essayists is Ember's journal. Ember has a journal? I need to read Ember's journal. I should start keeping a diary, and that way I can publish it years from now. You know what? We're gonna take off the fan. Someday I plan on making a video. That'd be cool. That'd be cool too. Well, what do you know? What do you know? Alright, get out of here. You stay near the edge. Just sit there. Okay. Dodged him. But for now, I guess we just, like Minecraft just said, just stockpile ideas. Cause I gotta work on Bonus Saga 7 right now. I'm almost to the point where I can begin working on it. I've been trying to clean up space so I don't get interrupted by it. I have a lot of cookies or the cache stored up that I gotta try to clear. So I went through all of Ibis Paint and I've been removing stuff. I backed everything up, and the thing that I was able to do is when I work on Ibis Paint, I have some files in there that have hundreds of layers. And that's because that's when I make Bummer Saga characters. I'll make a different pose. Every single pose that they make in Bummer Saga is an individual layer or image or PNG that I made in Ibis. It's not I combine pieces. It's not that I have an arm and a leg and I piece those together and in the editor. Every single one of them is a frame from Ibis Paint. So I have hundreds of layers on some characters. Some characters more than others. ComCom, I think, has around 10. Kermit has probably around 50, 25, somewhere in there. O has a lot too because of his arms, but they're easy to... He's pretty simple to mass produce because of the arms being the main... I'm honestly excited that Bummer Saga is going to be concluded. And I'm glad that we decided on that very early on. And it wasn't that we're questioning right now whether I end it or like, am I going to keep going? Because if I was going to keep going right now, I honestly don't feel like I would be as confident with it as I am right now. I don't think I would like it as much. Because I've been working now since before 4. I knew this would be the last one. And so everything, I've been able to do a lot of stuff up to this point, knowing how I kind of wanted it to end. It's not that I'm just coming up with... So I think that's been awesome. And now that it's here, I'm getting excited to work on it. I am excited to work on it. They couldn't have been before 4? I'm pretty sure it was sometime before 4 we were discussing how many entries there should be. Because I was building up to 4. I was advertising it. And we were like, how many? 71 is too many. And then you said 7 feels too few. But I decided that, nah, 7 isn't too few. We wanted 7.1 after you announced another correction upload to Bummer War. Yeah, but I guess right now when I do 7 and you guys see it on Thanksgiving, there will be things I've changed because there's always been things I've had to change. Everybody's got problems, but I'm gonna try not to do twice. So when I upload it the second time on YouTube, I want that to be the definitive 7.1. I really do feel like we landed on 7 being the max before 4. But maybe I'm wrong. I know there are ideas that I didn't waste knowing that I would make more of them. Alright, Minecraft, sounds great. Well, I'm retiring after 7, Waffle. I do have ideas, if I ever did make more, how I would go about it. But I suppose I'll keep that secret for now. Now you give me the double dukes. Bummer Saga 8. 8! That'll be how it will be announced. One day, you'll be old, and I'll be old, and my voice will be deeper. And you'll see a video, you'll see an audio file just randomly pop up. You'll click on it, and it'll be coming this Thanksgiving. Bummer Saga 8! And it'll be like a trying to think of an example. I don't really know of any examples. It'll just be its own thing. Nothing else will be like it up to that point in history or time, ever. Take care, Carlin. Maybe we'll see you again later tonight. Hope it goes well for you. Sorry you have to sing. We'll miss you, Carlin. But yeah, gash in the mind. Alright, fish, get him. Get him! Did he drop the card? No? We're grinding hammer parts, though. Let's look at that. You know what? I think, now that let's see how much this is going to take. Because this is not possible within a week. And if I only play a week per year moving forward, I think I'm going to set the date that the day I retire from streaming is the day that I 100% Color Splash. Assuming that I continue just doing it once a year. Like a week. But that's got to be another 10 years. Because it's going to take me all week to get like 2 cards. And I'm missing like maybe 30. Maybe I've got the math thinking of it wrong. And it's actually a really long time, a really short time. But maybe I should do that. I do think the company is beyond, or nearly beyond, maybe not quite yet. Certainly aspects of it. Certainly certain people will. I do think the company could very easily fall apart if there wasn't some great uniting force. And I don't want to sound like I'm being boastful or anything, as if I'm some great uniter or whatever. But I do think somebody needs to be in the position where everybody just, like, if a big argument breaks out, there could be one guy that's like, alright guys, stop it. And then everybody doesn't try to argue with that guy. If that makes sense. Because if I get upset with somebody, for the most part it seems, people don't try to argue back to me. If there's an argument amongst other people going on. Not there's been that many arguments. And I could be just thinking of this completely nonsense. I'm imagining things, but I don't know of any times where there's been people arguing and I've butted in and they're like, no, Rin, you're wrong. This is going down. Well, I mean, that's a separate point, Waffle. Minecrafter actually made me very happy the other day when he said that the amount of company members that I have found is the highest, or is unmatched. I forget his exact words. I've hit the same fish like 1,000 times. This fish, I am getting this fish. That's a lot of stuff. But I am constantly in the search for company members. If I see somebody and I'm like, they look perfect for the company. Hey guys, guess what we're gonna use? You're gonna like this. I'll go find a Capcom. You did say that. And it did make me happy. Lemon! I'm Lemon! I'm Lemon! Like I was saying, I do... Oh, come on. That didn't defeat them all the way? That's crazy. I am constantly looking for people to invite to the company in comment sections, in anything else that I see. Well, that's where I found Xeno and Lucky. Both of them were found just randomly in the wild. They only did 4? Missed again. Hey, he missed. Just like the stream. Alright, G-Boogie, let me go look at what that is. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, Boogie. That's pretty good. I don't know if I could agree completely because Sunshine is awful. That's a game I'll never 100%. But I do like the idea that it's because Galaxy just makes you play the whole game twice for some reason. I was looking at it, I was like, what did he say to get hidden? Spider-Man! Spider-Boy! Are you there, Spider-Boy? Bald Dwarf didn't mean it! He didn't mean it! Poor Spider-Boy. We'll go down in history. This will. The day Bald Dwarf killed Spider-Boy. The day Bald Dwarf killed Peter Parker. Spider-Man Jr. Spider-Son. It's okay, Bald Dwarf. Mistakes happen. Sometimes those mistakes are killing a person. But you must live with the burden. Hello, Charwing Drawing. I see this after I beat Color Splash today. It's cause they're spying on you, Charwing. They're spying on you. And they want to make you watch videos that you like. And they're like, oh, this guy, he just beat Color Splash. Show him a Color Splash video. He obviously likes it. And so now you're here with us. And you get to hear me ramble. Hands off my straw. Yeah. Hello, Spider-Boy is still with us. What do you think of Sticker Star? I personally think it's overhated. It is overhated. I don't personally enjoy it. But I do not think that it is as bad a game as people say it is. Rin always gets quieter when reading a name for the first time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's my tell. Like when you're playing poker, that's my tell. If it's my first time having something, I'll say it quiet. What do you think? Oh, you said you think it's overhated. Okay. Well, welcome to the stream, Spider Boy. It's not about the what would be a good equivalent of money, but for Paper Mario games? Like, it's just paper. It's not about the paper, Spider-Man. I love that. It's not about the money. That's one of my favorite quotes. Hello, Duo. Can't talk. I'm gaming. No, but you are talking. It's not about the paper, Spider-Man. It's not always about the paper, Spider-Man. Kingpin from the Spider-Verse movie. One of my favorite villains. I need to remember to put him on lists. His design, his motives, everything about that is awesome. Fish jumping out of the water. They're gonna kill me. Oh, man, we probably didn't see it, Duo. Sorry about that. Yeah, have fun with your game. Oh, I'll be seeing you, Waffle. Take care. Can't wait for Beyond the Spider-Verse. Oh, man. That movie is never gonna come. But when it does, it will be exciting. That is honestly, that's probably the only movie other than the Zelda movie that I'm actively looking forward to with high hopes, I guess. Or I am fairly sure both of those movies will be good. Or at the very least, I will enjoy them. What I would love, what would be absolutely hilarious, and would be kind of like a best case scenario for me. Like, best case scenario, the Zelda movie is amazing. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. However, hardcore, die-hard Ocarina of Time fans don't care for it. And maybe even Breath of the Wild fans, too. And so that I can make that argument. So that I can make that video. Because I do want to make a video on one of the movies eventually. The only video game movie I've made a video on is Minecraft movie. I haven't even made a video on the Mario Galaxy movie. There isn't really a video to be made there. That's the problem. I've learned that I'm not a reviewer, necessarily. Oh, come on. He's taking all my red. Alright, sending a fish after him. The thing with me, and this is exactly how I approach Bummer Saga, is I learned a long time ago about the rule of cool. And I may have spoken about this a little bit on stream, but this is what makes movies like Star Wars work, or the Avengers and stuff. It might not be completely logical. It breaks maybe it might be a little illogical, you know, but if it's cool, that's when you do it. And the Mario movies, they absolutely follow the rule of cool when it comes to everything. If it's a cool thing to do, let's do it. If it seems like a fun thing to enjoy, that's what they do. And so that's what I expect from the Zelda movie as well, because that's how they've treated the Mario movies. And it's honestly one of my favorite ways to make a movie, because it entertains me 100% of the time. Not once did I get bored watching the Galaxy movie, and I have seen it 4 times now. I need to watch it again. It's been a bit. It has been a bit since I've watched it. I need to see that movie again. Do you like Undertale? Have you played it? I have not played Undertale. Really don't got any opinions on Undertale right now. It led to Deltarune, which has a lot of good music. Other than that, I really don't care too much about any of it. Music is its one redeeming quality. I'm glad they're doing it like the Mario, how it isn't based on a single game. No. Like the Mario Galaxy, just the Mario movies in general, not just the Galaxy movie, but the Mario movie universe. Ah, so you're a... What am I gonna say? I don't even know any insults. I don't want to insult you. Take care, Spider Boy. Have a good night. Sorry, I'm not entertaining enough for you. Alright. I keep getting mushrooms. I don't need mushrooms. I'm completely fine. But fine, we'll take a mushroom. Why not? I don't got any cards left to fight these guys. Guess we're gonna take this out. I have seen some clips of iShowSpeed's Minecraft thing, and I cannot believe how brain dead it is. Like, I don't, and I do, at the same time, want to meet the people who are like, who enjoy that type of content. Because to me, it comes off in 2 ways. It comes off to me like a huge act. iShowSpeed is a huge actor. Because people enjoy his way over the top way of doing things, I guess. But it also comes off as just being really unauthentic. To me, at least. To where I'm not even watching anything that's... I don't know. Is 2024 a part of the first year? Most of 2024 is. Ren versus iShowSpeed beef. I have beef with everybody, pretty much. I'll say the #1 YouTuber I have beef with, though. If I had the list, it would be the top 2 YouTubers I have beef with. Would be Moist Critical, or Charlie, or whatever his name is. Penguin Zero, or whatever. And Arlo. I would say those 2. But I'm not the type of guy that make a video actually against anybody. Because there are places where me and Arlo agree, and then I can respect him for that. And I'm sure there are probably places where where, you know, Baldorf, it makes me happy that you don't know. He's another Nintendo YouTuber. He's actually probably one of the biggest, I'd say. He's a blue puppet. He's like a Muppet. He pretends to be a Muppet. He's not actually a Muppet. He's some dude. But he got really popular because he's a puppet. And he made a Breath of the Wild video that got really popular. And that's about it. He's got a big following on Twitter. I'll say that. There was back in 23. Back in 23, I actually watched a good deal of Arlo. Because I was new to the scene. I was fresh off the boat. I did not know anything about Nintendo, really. I had finally branched out of Mario not long before that. I got Zelda. Then I got... Oh, not Kamek. The first game I ever played, other console game that was not a WiiWare game, a mobile game, or a Mario game, was Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Before that point, I really had never played anything other than Mario on a console. That wasn't like a movie tie-in, or like I guess shovelware, I guess is the term. Is it shovelware? Shovelware? What does that refer to? I've seen that term thrown around, and I think I understand its meaning, but I'm not sure. But back in 23, when I was getting into Nintendo stuff, I actually did watch it. I've watched his Zelda video. I've watched his a lot of his Pikmin videos. And the biggest takeaway from it all was that most everything he would get into was based off of things he had seen on Twitter, or people had told him on Twitter. At least from what I remember. I could be wrong. And so I think that I did not watch him very long. That got very tiring very soon. He posted a video out of his car. He had one of those videos where, and I'll say this was when I officially stopped watching. I was like, oh, what is this guy? He made a video, and I'm sure it might be real. I don't want to make fun of him or mock a serious situation or anything like that, if it is anything like that. Because I'm speaking publicly right now. Gotta be careful. This is all on record. He made a video where he sat and he pointed the camera out of his car. He didn't use the puppet, and he just sat there for like 30 minutes, maybe not that, maybe like 15 minutes, and just complained. And not even about specific things. He just kept saying like really broad, generic phrases. I don't know. It just seemed like, why would you even post that, I guess? Like, make a community post on your Twitter. I don't think a video was necessary for that. That was just kind of like, I don't know. It kind of gave me a weird feeling. I was like, I remember that. That's about it. Other than that, I don't really got much else. I remember those things, though. I cannot hear y'all you can't hear Ren. Well. No point in talking to Duo. Another mushroom. How many times am I gonna get a mushroom? I do think sometimes it is fun to exaggerate the level to which I'm angry at. A generic puppet type guy, I guess. I don't know. Squirrel Rangers called you Trio. Oh. Alright, Trio. Alright, we did it. Hello, Rojo Perez. Or it could be Rojo Perez. Welcome, Ro. You like Color Splash? I like Color Splash too. Welcome to the stream. Is your name pronounced with the J, like a J? Or is it pronounced like a H? But welcome. Welcome to the stream. Fish is gonna jump through the tree. Tell you what, I have killed so many fish. We are just grinding fish. We are fishing. How was your day today, Minecrafter? I don't think you've answered that question. You always ignore that. You seem to ignore that question a lot of the times. You don't want me to know how your day was. You might as well be Tortilla with how much you're fishing. Yep. Tortilla, he called me today. I haven't spoke to him in a week. They took his phone away. The place he went to. So I am not getting a card from this guy. This is getting very annoying. But yeah, Tortilla, they took his phone away for like a week. Yeah, he went to a college, but it's you know, college in quotations, I guess. He says it's been the worst week of his life. The first 2 days, he just got yelled at the whole time. But then it eased off. For the most part, it's still pretty crazy, but he got his phone back yesterday, and then he called me today. He hasn't been able to do any fishing, sadly. Oh, it's a facility, all right. It's a facility extreme edition. Color Splash at this time is wild, but I like this game. You like this game? I like this game. Did you answer the question, Rojo? We were asking about how your name is pronounced. Rojo. Tortilla is in federal prison. You know what? Maybe. Maybe he is. I cannot confirm or deny. Ran normally streams at this time. Well, my time is different. I think Rojo or Rojo or could be referring to the time, like the year. Like it's this many years. I don't care what you call me. All right, Stinky. Welcome to the stream, Stinky. You don't care what I call you. Smelly. I'll call you what Carlin calls me. No, I'm gonna call you Rojo. How was your day? How was your day, Rojo? Randall is not a horrible name. If I was turned into a human, I think Randall would be my human name. Like how they make more of a realistic name when they turn like an animal into a human. In movies and things. Hey, Stinky! Oh, come on. I was looking at chat. Hello, Riz Pizzit. I hope the fish wins. You know, the fish could very well win. Not gonna lie, I don't got a lot to work with right now. Let's send that ghost that's been haunting me after it. Welcome, Riz Piz, to the stream. Welcome, O. I think it's so funny you're using that lemon as your profile. I don't acknowledge it. Now the fish has come back for revenge and he's brought his whole family. He brought his whole
I'm a dying
family.
raccoon.
Somewhere out there in a world, a raccoon just met its end. Hello! I don't really want to pronounce your name, but welcome, P. I have Rojo. I've never played it before. Hello, Miyu. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, Miyu? But yes, I am 100%ing this game. It's a very slow process. But we're trying. You know, maybe I should put that in the title and the thumbnail. 100%ing Color Splash. Then I can make a channel where all I do is 100% games. And then I can have some scandal or something, I don't know. Patch. Dumb people are always blissfully unaware of how dumb they really are. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Ba ba da bum ba da bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Ho ho ho! We got the card! We did it! Yay! That only took an hour and 22 minutes. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. I think you should play it, maybe. Maybe? Why is it a maybe? Why is it not a certain, I think you should play it? Definitely. Why are you uncertain about it? I don't want uncertainty around here. Nah, for real, if you want me to play the game, there is a way you can do it. If you're serious about it. If you seriously want me to play Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, then you can join what we call the Director System. I'll have to explain the rules for it. Garden Warfare does sound like Garden Bopper. Have you Sticker Star? I have played Sticker Star. Not a lot of it. I need to go back to it again. I probably did treat the game unfairly when I played it. Even though I didn't say I disliked it. I just disliked it to stream it. For the most part. I don't think the game itself was necessarily flawed like other people say it is. There we go. We donated it. Donated it. We did it. Straw, red guy. Now we're going after the green one. See, buddy? That's why you're a Mario and Luigi fan. You know what I do hope we don't lose in Mario games? Is the absolute, like, joy of this. Like, they do have a new design for Mario. And it's been a long time since we've had a game for Mario. But I hope that we keep the, like, super bright happiness of these games. I love that they jump with me. It's awesome. Well, where was I was going over here to save? Right, I didn't even want the bridge. What are you going to be streaming? When are you going to be streaming again? I stream every single night at 9 p.m. Eastern time, except Sundays. So you can find me here again tomorrow night, playing the exact same game. Let's hammer the bridge then. They're not big fans of me hammering the bridge. They don't do nothing about it, but they just stand there kind of angry. Alright, what are we after next? We got the red one. Let's go find the next one. Looks like we're going after Blue Shy Guy with a straw. Let me make sure I don't already have him. Alright, we're off to Cherry Lake. We love Cherry Lake, don't we? Cherry Lake is one of the favorite places in this game. Well, like I said, Rojo, if you're serious about me playing it, there's some rules. There's a system. You're gonna have to check off a few things, I guess, on a list. If you want me to explain, we can. But I'm not just gonna play it for no reason, I guess. It's free. It's completely free to get me to play the game. If you begin to wobble off the side of the bridge, the toads will panic. Oh man, I missed that. Let me go check that out. Tapping upside down is fun, but reading like that is not. Alright, we are in the hunt for a blue guy with a straw. Do you about Pizza Tower? Do you about Pizza Tower? No, I've never played Pizza Tower. And I don't think I probably will, based off of the description certain people have given me. Doesn't sound like it's the kind of game that I would stream. So Rojo, if you really want me to play Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare 2, which I don't think it's a very expensive game, is it? It's on the cheaper side of things. Like, it's less than $20, correct? Alright, Kamek. I don't know what this guy is, but we're taking it. I think it's an enemy card. Okay. Eating somewhat stale bread. Alright, Comcom, let me ask you this question. Would you rather eat that somewhat stale bread or a non-Philadelphia pretzel? You'll still take the pretzel? I really wanted a pretzel the other day. And there's this Mennonite store that we can go to, and they have another store close to them, which is like a bakery. And they only sell pretzels and donuts. That's the only two things they sell. And they are the best pretzels. And it was closed, sadly. But I really wanted a pretzel. Auntie N's pretzels are way too expensive. Come on. You know what I would like for the next Paper Mario game? And I know this would be something that people would not like, which is why I would like it, is the battles take place... It can still be a turn-based battle system, or the ring-based battle system. I personally would rather have the ring-based battle system, or some sort of strategy like that. But it'd be really cool if instead of taking us out of the world into like a separate menu, they're actually in the level where you are right now. Like if a guy touched me right here, the fight would take place right here. Pretty much, like right where we are. And the camera wouldn't move. Or maybe it would move, but it wouldn't cut to anything. It would just slide up and form a new angle. Alright, I do not see the blue guy yet. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna play... If I did play Pizza Tower, it would be on my own. But I don't think I am going to do that. Like I said, based off the things that I've seen of it and heard about it. You like Auntie Anne's, Jeff Indigo? It's good. I can't say it's bad, but it is expensive. I got too many mushrooms. I need to sell some of these. Yeah, three best breads is pretzels, croissants, and donuts. Three best breads. I also like biscuits, but not every biscuit. If Rise was here, he could tell you guys about Bojangles biscuits, which are probably the best bought biscuits you can do. If you're gonna buy a biscuit, and I've tried Popeye's biscuits, I know people like them. They're okay. They're not bad. I don't think they're as good as Bojangles or really anything you can make at home. Like any other biscuit though, like canned biscuits, nah, that's not a biscuit. Like all canned or frozen biscuits are not actually biscuits. There's a difference from a true biscuit. I guess they're in the same family, but they're a very different style. It would be kind of like white bread versus like a baguette in that scenario. You know, like sandwich bread, whole wheat versus rye. Very different. I did not see the shy guy with the straw anywhere in this level. You finished your sour bread. I want to try running like that one day, where I walk backwards for a moment before I start to go forwards. This is a type of bread that's extremely good fresh, but gets noticeably worse with each passing day. And you type that upside down. Alright, I do not see the blue shy guy anymore. I'm getting mad. I like how I say I get mad, but I never actually get mad. It's mostly just confused. Ren, how do you feel about the Bee Movie? It's weird. It's a weird movie. It's absolutely... It has had an enormous impact on culture. And so I'll give it that. It achieved enormously in that aspect. A lot of movies couldn't hope to do it as much of an impact as that movie has. And I do think there are some pretty funny jokes in it. Not everything. I think the ending, the third act is very weak. If the third act had been able to pull itself together, maybe it would have been better. But I think the plane and the flower show were very weak, kind of Deus Machina type stuff. I love that expression, Deus Ex Machina. I think that's one of my top favorite expressions. I would like to make a video about that expression. I'm gonna look up another place I can find blue Shy Guys with straws. I'm still tempted about eating paint, by the way. I haven't forgot about that. It's basically just liquidy frosting. You know? Alright, Fort Cobalt or Moss Rock Theater. Would you guys rather go back to Fort Cobalt or go to Moss Rock Theater? We have not been to Moss Rock Theater this playthrough yet. And we can actually get yellow and... Okay, we can actually get a lot of the Shy Guys at Moss Rock Theater. I think we're gonna go to whatever Moss Rock Theater is. I assume it's green. The Crazy Day from Plants vs. Zombie Crazy Hint. Yes. Is it? I'm realistically up to about 60% normal typing speed when I've said that. Really? What does it translate to? Oh, Deus Ex Machina. It translates to Mechanical Hand of God, or God of Machine. And it's a term they use for a story device when something just comes out of nowhere and fixes a problem or solves a story beat. It happened a lot in Greek plays because they would write huge, complicated, like basically soap operas that would get so complicated with so many characters and so many plots that the writers could not figure out how to resolve it. There was no way you could possibly end this thing. There's so much going on. And so, yeah, I guess contrived. And so they came up with the idea that God would come down and on like a pulley system, and he would use magic and fix everything. It doesn't get used too much in modern movies. However, an example of it being used that's actually really good, and I think it might be better than non-negative term uses for movies. I don't know how to explain that. Is Toy Story 3. The claw, when the aliens save them in the fire pit. The claw, that is a Deus Ex Machina, basically. That claw had very little setup. It was set up, so it's not a true... But for the most part, it just sort of shows up out of nowhere, and the main characters didn't influence it really at all. And it saves them. But it works. It works because it kind of had been built up a little bit with the aliens. It did have that payoff. It was seen at the very beginning of the dump scene, so it's not like completely out of nowhere. But I always really liked that. It's literally a mechanical hand. And that's what that means, Deus Ex Machina. Always thought that was cool. I think it's Latin. I could be wrong. It is not. I should have figured Ball Dwarf knew what it was. So I'm gonna assume Moss Rock Theater is down near the green. Mondo Woods. Moss Rock Theater, here we go. Pretty much every Shy Guy I need. So if I see a Shy Guy, and it's not one of the plain Shy Guys, or the red Shy Guy with a straw, I need it. Pretty much. Hey guys, you know this level. This is actually an insanely significant level. Do I have these guys? Let me see. You guys know this level really well. I do have these guys, so I need to avoid them. Subtle foreshadow indeed, Tom. That's a deep cut, in a way. Are these guys different? Oh man, okay, I don't think I actually have this guy. I need to check, see if this is a waste or not. We may flee. If I don't have this guy, we'll fight. If I do, we'll just flee. It would appear that I do not have him. Let me make sure that he's a card before I waste time. Whoa, careful. He does have a card, alright. We're gonna fight this guy. And we need the Shy Guys too, I guess. Give us a recreation when you reach the spot. I will try. I will try my best. All right. I got a spike. I needed that. Awesome. All right, let's go fight this guy. Get first hit. Man, I do not got many cards. Alright, we'll take it. We'll use that. Plus this, I guess. Probably overkill, but this is Color Splash. It didn't matter anyway. It was overkill, but the game designed so it's not overkill. By the way, when you hear that sound, I'm spinning a wheel to get free cards. I spend like 10 coins, and then I can randomly select a card to stop on, like a wheel. And then I can win it if it lands on it. Oh, we got it. Awesome. Man, we've got a lot tonight. I do not need that shy guy. We need to avoid that. We need to avoid that guy. Okay, we do need these. We do need these. Trapeze guys are not a specific type, but this guy is a specific type, apparently. This is a specific type of shy guy. Apparently. Wheel of Truth. Alright, that didn't work. I forget how to fight these guys. Is your court still haunted, Ren? It is. I actually do think I should get a new one of those. I do. Hello, Sora. Welcome. Welcome back. It's great to see you again. Hope you enjoyed the raccoon sounds. There's a replica. We got it! Alright, what color was that one? That was red. So we need a green roller. Hang on a second. Alright, I'm done. Sorry about that. I'm back. I think he fell asleep. I'm sleeping. Alright. Gosh, I hope that didn't drop any cards just then. Nope. Phew. If that had dropped a card and I missed it, I would have been mad. How does it go again? I haven't heard it in a while. Somewhere in there. I have never really tried to seriously recreate Primal. Man, this spot in the game. I don't know, Sprinker. That's the only thing that dropped in that last fight was a few coins, some paint, and one of them paint hammer things. I don't need any of that. Stand a little bit further to the left. There we go. That better? Is that better? Oh, Primal. Primal. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. How much stuff has happened to everything since this moment? Alright. We'll keep going. We're looking for straw guys. Are those a specific guy? Do I need Koopa's hammer bros with hats? Is that a specific breed? It is a specific breed. It's a very specific breed of Koopas. They're born and bred with the hats. Do I have them already? Let's see. I don't. All right. We're fighting those guys, as it would seem. All right. Let's go do it. How do we get to these guys? Do they hit me with a hammer? Hit me with a hammer. Okay, that did nothing. Do I have a green one right now? I did not collect a green one. We need to fight these. Oh man. I didn't know that would get rid of the ring. We need them with the ring. Well, let's fight. Oh, come on. I don't need this. We're gonna flee from this. I'm not gonna waste any cards fighting it. I'm just gonna try to flee. I didn't mean to kill your buddy like that. Sorry. Alright. I'm gonna flee from this one too. Of course, they would start going backwards. How do we get up to those guys? Oh my gosh. No, I kind of wanted to fight them. Can I fight them here? I don't know if I can. Oh wait, I need these guys. The yellow and the blue one. Can I hit them with the hammer? I assume I could probably hit them with the hammer. Maybe not. I guess not. Maybe hitting the hammer forward? Nope, okay. Oh, did we die? We died. I have never done that. Like, I've probably done that a few times. Not that much. There was the over sound effect. Well, let's go donate the cards then. Really hope I didn't lose any. If I lost those cards, I'll be upset. Maybe. Man, I think I lost them. Come on. Thank you, Sprinker. That is gonna get pinned. Oh, that's funny. I've been watching on the Bummer Saga account this whole time. That's funny. I'm gonna try to pin it. And I was like, wait a minute, why can't I pin it? Now I'm on the correct account. Thank you, Rojo. I'll be honest, I'm tired of the game now, since we lost all that progress. At least it was right there at the beginning of the level, so it shouldn't be too hard to go back and do it all. Let's go into the music room. It was always fun. I usually end around midnight or right now. Right now or an hour from now is when I end. I'll probably end around 11:30 tonight. We'll see. So another 30 minutes. Bummer, bummer, bummer. 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 Bum, 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 bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. I do, Sprinker. I do like peanut butter and jelly. When is the windy battle, buddy? When does the windy battle take place? What level is that? That's a good one, buddy. That was a good one. Oh, what's another... Oh, I know. How has your day been, EG? Let's go look at the artwork. There's still a lot of artwork that I do not have unlocked. But look, it's Jerry! You cleaned out your PS5 fans. Wow, isn't that nice? Bet that runs a lot nicer now. You can play Epic Gicky in 4K now. Who would have ever guessed Jerry would be here? I really like this right here. That is amazing art. I love that. You kind of still have that in the game. They're haunting me. Are they? Are there ghosts haunting me? The ghosts, they are still haunting me. My goodness. That's not good. I need to buy... They're haunting my electric cord. They're haunting Discord. Bah! Pa! She thought of everything. Pa! She thought of everything. I have to come up with another plan. Anyway, I really like that art. I've always liked that a lot. Nobody heard anything? Was it too quiet? I didn't think it was too quiet. Let me play it again. This time we'll hold it close. Never mind, hang on. Them ghosts, they are a haunting. They do be spooky, right? Oh, they're spooky, oh, right? Anyway, company, I don't really know what to say more on stream. I got tired of the game. Trying to get cards. I remember when gambling wasn't fully realized. Scary times. Yo, really? It wasn't a completed concept yet. It was still in the concept phase. Take care, Roja. I will be seeing you then. 26th. Hello, Pichu. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, company. A world without gambling might be scarier than Scary Jerry. That's what Scary Jerry wants to bring about on the world. He wants to bring about the end of gambling. You left the Discord. Why'd you do that for, Pichu? A world without gambling. I read that. Jerry wants to do what? He wants to get rid of gambling. Oh, that's why he's scary. That's fine. I could do that for a couple hours. Jerry is pirating gambling. He's gonna pirate gambling. Would you be against pirating gambling? This was the place where Peach was, correct? Yeah, it was one of these rooms where Peach was kept. Prism Island Walking Tour. Prism Island is a vibrant and diverse natural wonder from shore to shore. From its lush forest to its heart of its fiery volcano, our island offers scenic beauty and local hospitality. And don't miss our #1 attraction, Port Prisma Fountain. It's a glorious rainbow of happiness and joy. One little Mario jumping on the bed. He fell off and bonked his bonkers. I like how Peach has a painting of 2 lemons and an orange. I'm just exploring Port Prisma as if it's like a town that I haven't been to in a while. I'll just be here, waiting for you to save the day. I already have. I hate that we even have to have an emergency toilet paper system, but these are the times we live in. So that's a funny system. That's a funny sentence. I hate that we even have to have an emergency toilet paper system, but these are the times we live in. Like, that's hilarious. Does that mean it's a portrait of 2 Kermits? In a way. In a way. Yeah, this is way more fun to watch now that it's moving. So what would happen if you toast a lemon? If you toast it for 71 minutes, you get a sideways Kermit. Oh man, I can't jump down there. Really? What happens if I collect these? Hello, Lucky. Welcome. I can watch stream again. Well, isn't that nice? Except the internet isn't so great. Can Rinio lemon? Rinio cannot lemon in Bummer Saga canon, the same way Kermit can lemon. It's different. Kermit was already a lemon before he was ever turned into Kermit. Well, I guess I will close Color Splash. Every so often there's something funny that we can see on the Wii U. I wish I had got Twilight Princess HD to load. I couldn't get it to work on here though, sadly. You got it to work. What did you use, Ball Dwarf? This is the first... No, this is the second Pikmin I ever played. It was on this. If you don't know, Ball Dwarf, you're fine. Man, I forget the Metroid Prime trilogy is on this. I want to play Metroid Prime 2. That is something I want to do. And 3. I've never played 3. You used Whoop Installer GX2? Okay. I went to a store the other day. It was the same store, which had a PlayStation 3. Which I was close to, as Sprinker will tell you. The store had a case of, like, expensive games. They had a $100 metal case of Metroid Prime Trilogy. Like a collector's thing. And I thought that was really cool. And if I just had money to waste, I probably would have bought it. But I do not have enough money to buy it. I said Sprinker. Am I not supposed to call you Sprinker? Sprinkler? I need cash or eBay. You know what, Sprinker? Let me look at eBay right now. You've got me curious. Why not? Because I really want to play Little Big Planet. Like, you've hyped it up so much, Sprinker. I am as excited for Little Big Planet as I was probably some games that were first time, like Breath of the Wild. I was excited for Breath of the Wild when I got a hold of that, because that was the first game other than Mario I'd ever played. So, Sprinker, what's the difference between a slim or a fat? Because I don't know any of that stuff. The most nostalgia I have for the Wii U is playing Epic Mickey 2 with my dad. The Epic Mickey logo is permanently burnt into our old TV. Really? Bet that's pretty fun. Gashinar Company, I'm still having internet problems, but this was much better. Alright, hopefully you get it fixed, Lucky. I enjoy having you at streams. Sorry that stream got so lonely at the end, Rin. No, you're fine. It's fine, Sprinker. It's how it goes. Yeah, people abandon the stream to go somewhere else, and then I get distracted looking at stuff too. Did you answer my question, Sprinker? I don't know if you heard me, just Sprinka, or just some random person. I was wondering, what's the difference between a fat PlayStation 3 and a slim? Like, which one would be better for Little Big Planet? Because I'm more than likely going to just emulate it. I don't imagine I'm gonna find the disc online somewhere, to be completely honest. What is it, Rizpizdada? Oh! How are you doing, Rizpizdada? Did I ask you that? I think I've tried to ask most everyone that question. I've probably missed a few people. Could you count to 22? Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Fat has backwards compatibility? Well, then I guess a fat is what I want. You're not too sure how you're doing? Well, I wish you were doing good. That's true. I do wish that. It runs things better. Fats can play PS2 and PS1 discs and are usually more expensive because they got a lot of other junk, while Slim is the cheaper remodeling without PS2 backwards compatibility. Okay. Also Slim is easier to mod, so I've been told. Then a Slim is what I want then. Okay. So I'd imagine a PlayStation 3 Slim would kind of be like a Wii U without the virtual Wii function. Which that makes sense to me. I can see that. I could see that pretty easy being a thing. Anyway, what game could I pop into for a moment and mess around with? That would be funny. This would be good, just for a moment. The fat is much more unreliable. Then yeah, 2 is the Slim is definitely what I want then. Oh man, online service is no longer available. Tell you what, this temporary Wii U internet service outages lasted a long time. I want to show you guys this. This is pretty cool. You don't talk about the Super Slim? Well, then I won't ask about it then. Also, sorry if I haven't been replying. My earbuds died, so I've had my phones on low volume. No, you're good, Sprinker. I was researching PlayStation 3s. I figured you would know. Why is this so loud? That is loud. Yeah, this is a great version of Minecraft. You know what? I need to go into creative mode. No. How do I change? Gosh, okay. Okay, I need to go. Gotta leave the world. I gotta get to Delfino Plaza. I'll try. Got a brand new key. How do I edit? There we go. Where's I'm just gonna create a new one. Alright, there we go. This works just as well. Whap, whap, whap. Whap, whap, whap. Whap, whap, whap. Whap, whap, whap. Moo Moo Meadow Cow. We got pipes. They take us places. Oh yeah, this thing actually launches us up. I forget about that. So cool how that works. Come on. There it is. We're below the clouds now. It's such a good looking level though. You should recolor Mario into Rinio. That would actually be pretty funny. Why is this so slow? Well, let's go do it then. Let's do it. Got a map. How do I... Here we go. Okay. So we need like a tan. Gosh, this is a confusing menu. I love the Easter eggs. So many items. Like the paintbrushes being the dyes is awesome. There's so many things I love about that. The radishes, the cheap cheeps, and the pufferfish being... Oh my gosh, so many awesome things. A note block, you know, the POW block for TNT. It's so much stuff was done so well. What color would be the hat? We're gonna see how tedious this is to do. We may or may not do it. Yeah, this is modded Color Splash. I'm surprised they put Captain Toad reference in here. They came out almost the same time. Really? They've actually updated it because I doubt that I have the updated version, but this mod exists still. You can still play this world on modern versions. What is flood? A bucket. Okay. That makes sense. I like how the broken music disc is a broken music note. Like, the attention to detail is crazy. I guess the spawn eggs are kind of supposed to look like Yoshi eggs, I would assume. Man, Ender Pearls are Shy Guy masks. I don't really know what color would be the hat. I don't know where the... Maybe this? But they've actually updated it. They added the little copper golems into the game, and they look like the what are their names from Galaxy? The guy with the Gearmos. They look like Gearmos. The furnaces are from Sunshine. Really? Let me see. Let me see a furnace. Where's the furnace at? There it is. Oh yeah. The roller coaster thing. Man. I don't know if I'm gonna be patient enough for this. So there's what one line looks like. I don't think I want to do any more right now. But little by little, we'll work on it. We'll get radio. Anyway. Peach. There's no sun. There, it's inaccurate. Oh, the horrors. Man, that is really close. Is Bob-omb Battlefield? Nope, just the outskirts of the place. Oh, there's Isle Delfino. Sunshine. You know, I would have loved to have been the Minecraft or Nintendo employee who designed all of this. Like, that's your job. You go into work and you're like, all right, boss, what am I programming today? Actually, son, you're going to go and you're going to build all of Mario in Minecraft. Should go to the nether at the bottom left of the map. Yeah, I'll do that here. I've explored this like once before, a long time ago. What's an iron golem? What's an iron golem supposed to be? Oh, the Galaxy 2 robot that Bowser Jr. uses. Hilarious. I like that they made villagers Isle Delfino guys. Piantas. I like that they made them Piantas. Let's go do that glitch. There's a glitch you can do in this pool up here. Man, I tell you what, I have a lot of memories with Sunshine. Playing those on Wednesdays. Oh yeah, the sun. It's a Sunshine sun. It's hilarious. I saw what looked like just a village over here. I wanted to see what that was. Just a village? Oh my gosh, guys. It's the classic blacksmith shop. Alright. There's PD Piranha. Pretty sure you can go inside PD Piranha, right? No, there's nothing. I thought there was like something back. Maybe that's Bowser. Here, the Snow World, you got their castles. Like, it is such a good designed world. Desert. Spiny. Alright. It's over here, right? The Nether. Luigi! Tortalio, you're here! There's the ship. Oh, brother. Ship! Alright, I started playing Terraria, and my friend gave me a sword that rains shooting stars. I instantly killed the boss. That's cool. You need to tell Carlin, EG. Carlin would very much like to know that. There it is. No, it was somewhere over here. Going down into the depths. Wish it would start playing Koopa's Road. Of course it would play that. No, okay, it's playing the Bowser's Lethal Lava Land. And I love this castle. Because it's the Mario Wii castle. Like the new Super Wii castle. And it means so much to me that that's the castle that they would copy. Alright, we already died. I'm not a platforming master. You know what? This would be a fun map to speedrun Minecraft on. Because you got the Nether Fortress right here, you know? That would actually be something that I'd like to do. Speedrun Minecraft, but on this map. Where did I come from? I came from behind this guy, right? Where did we come from? Now I've lost it. Oh well. Maybe it was over here. I feel like I come out looking at that guy. Was by the Bullet Bill? Okay. Oh, Ren! I'll head back to that in just a second. Redeem listen. Please, what was it, Baldorf? Ren, we require you... Oh, okay. Sorry. Missed that. I'm gonna mute for a moment. I believe I'm going to be ending here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a good night, Bald Dwarf. Rojo. Hope to see you again, Rojo. Take care, Sprinker. Take care, EG. Take care, everybody who's lurking or is a ghost viewer. Have a good night, everybody. I will be seeing you tomorrow for more Color Splash. And maybe Minecraft, who knows? Gash Leonard Company. Post-credit scenes already.